Hi, my name is Mubashir Ahmmad. Today I will present the topic implementation of secure wireless network using WPA2 and WPA3. This research focus on the implementation of secure wireless network using WPA2 and WPA3 protocols. The main emphasis on analyzing vulnerabilities in WPA2 and testing WPA3 as a mechanism under practical condition. This work bridges theoretical claim with experimental validation. Well, introduction. Wireless network are now essential for a business, education, healthcare, and personal use. However, it opens the weakness, make them vulnerable to interception and attacks over the time. We have moved from weak WEP to stronger WPA2, WPA, and then WPA2, and finally WPA3, which promise improved security. WPA3 use two mechanisms. The why first question, why I use WPA3? Which vulnerabilities occur in WPA2? WPA2 adopted in 2000, launched in 2004. It used advanced encryption standard, but it vulnerable to offline dictionary attack. That's why introduced WPA3 in 2018. In 2018, WPA3 has two system: SAE us protect network from the offline dictionary attack, and second one system that has PSW WPA3 has PMF that protect our network to the authentication. Research problem. Research problem is still WPA2 still suffer dictionary dictionary attack and crack. Vulnerabilities that compromise security. Although WP3 addressed these issues, adoption is slow due to compatibility and cost barriers. Limited empirical testing of SAE also leaves unanswered questions about its real-world effectiveness. This table show uh, the WPA3 when launched, released WPA3, WPA2, and WPA3. This table as a comparatively uh, discuss about the WEP, WPA, and WPA3. Our research aim and objectives. Research aim and objective to test and compare how WPA2 and our aim is that to test and compare WPA2 and WPA3 protect against the offline dictionary attack. So objective one is that our objective is that to achieve this objective, to achieve this objective include analyzing cryptographic foundation, simulating dictionary attack, and measure resilience. The study also provides the recommendation for the secure deployment of WPA3. So objective one is that analyze the cryptographic foundation of SE against the WPA2 mechanism. So objective three, objective two is that run simulator of an dictionary attack in the safe lab setup using the different tools. And objective three is that measure and compare attack success rate, cracking time, and failure threshold for WPA2 and WPA3. So objective 4 is that test how SA can stop offline dictionary attack. So the objective 5 is that use the test result to give the practical advice and recommendation to move from WPA2 to WPA3. Research question. Research question is how effective WPA3 stimulation authentication of equals in mitigating the offline dictionary attack compared to the WPA2. Mean how well does WPA3 SAE stop offline dictionary attacks? Effective. Research question number 2. How much better is SAE in real world testing? Research question number 3 is that what problem come up when using WPA instead of WPA2, WPA3 instead of WPA2? Research question number 4, to test result match what is the research paper say and what is your expected, what is your experimental result. So our hypothesis is that SAE much faster, stronger than PSK that used in WPA2 because it stops offline dictionary attack. So our expected outcome is that WPA3 network will resist all offline dictionary attack even with the weak password. Literature review. WPA2 is highly vulnerable to offline dictionary attack and crack. First vulnerabilities in WPA2 is that, and main vulnerabilities in W is that it is not protect our network or from offline dictionary attack and crack attack, making it unreliable today environment. WPA3 introduced and then WPA3 introduced SAE and protect management frame which directly address these weaknesses. Together, they offer better resilience against the brute force and spoofing attack. So comparative studies show WPA3 offers stronger protection, but adoption challenges remain due to legacy devices. Used in wireless tools like use tools like air cracking, Bearshake, and Hashcat are widely used in wireless penetrating testing. These tools provide the foundation for testing WPA2 and WPA3 in practice. Next, methodology part. This the research use this research has used a quantitative experiment designed to test WPA2 and WPA3. The test bed was built in VirtualBox and Cisco Packet Tracker tester with three virtual machines acting as a access point, client, and attacker. Standard tools ensured reliable and reproducible testing result. Testbed architecture. The testbed architecture includes three virtual machines, access point, access point to users, and internal attackers. Means attacker. The testbed includes three virtual machines, access point configured for WPA2 and WPA3, a client, and attacker running Kali Linux. This control setup allowed direct comparison of WPA2 and WPA3 handshake under the identical network condition. Implementation. Cisco packet trackers. Cisco packet trackers were used to configure router, client, and attackers. WPA2 used PSK authentication, while WPA3 applied SAE. Identical settings such as SSID and channels were applied to both networks, ensuring fairness in subsequent attack stimulation. Wireshark packet captured. Wireshark captured authentication handshake during client connection. WPA2 four-way handshake was visible and reusable for offline dictionary attack. In contrast, WPA3 SAE handshake could not be reused, confirming it designed to resist offline dictionary attack and cracking attempts. Air cracking analysis using air cracking, weak WPA2 passwords were cracked within a second, while moderately strong ones were broken in minutes. And other side, WPA3, however, resists all attempts since SA required live interaction. These results confirm WPA3 improved resilience in practical testing. This is also show the experiments and result and quantitative data. Quantitative findings shows WPA2 crack times ranged for 2 seconds to 10 seconds depending on the password complexity. This table shows the cracking time, password cracking time used on WPA2 PSK. So it depends. Quantitative data tables show the password cracking time. It depends upon the complexity of your password. Some weak password uh, crack time in 2 seconds and moderate password crack time in 10 minutes. And then WPA2 introduced the successful cracking under the same condition. These results were visually presented using bar graph. Discussion and implication. Finding confirm SAE effectiveness in protecting against the dictionary attacks. This has real world significance for enterprise, healthcare, and IoT system that depends on the secure wireless connectivity. Conclusion: WPA3 is significantly stronger than WPA2. As demonstrated through experimental testing, organizations should prioritize migration to WPA3 despite comparatively challenges. This is a references page. So next slide. Thank you. Any question? आजा